Alright guys, so it's been a rainy week. And I think it's going to be for the next couple of days. So while it's not raining at the moment, I'm going to take a second video for you guys. So I have one for tomorrow just in case I can't get out here. So I just finished filming the trees for you, but I wanted to show you guys. So this is one of my raised garden beds in the back that I call Peace. The one that has the broccoli and carrots, lettuce, radishes. Only a couple spinaches survived the kitty's wrath. But what I wanted to show you is I planted beans. And I'm going to have to go check, but I don't even think it's been a week. But look. It's already started. It's already has this true leaf coming out. That one right there is still, let's see if I could, coming up out of the ground. But this one came out the ground. Alright, and then this one did too. And it still has its bean seed on it. However, this is the Kalima beans. So these are going to be like a green bean that, you know, you eat fresh or possibly freeze for fresh eating at a later date. So there's 4 of them that I'm growing up each leg of this stand, hoping to give it support that way. And by the time they're big enough to produce, I'm thinking the broccoli will be done. Praying that the broccoli will be done. I'm not seeing very many crowns, and although we've had some cooler days, I'm thinking the cooler days are just about over. So let's see. I know I had seen 1 or 2 crowns before. Let's see if I can find one for you. Here we go. Look. Oh. See it in there? There's a broccoli head. So if anything, I'm going to get a bite of broccoli out of this. No. There was like 1 or 2 of them. So I'm just waiting for them to get bigger. The leaves are just awesome. They're nice and healthy and big. So I'm going to look it up. I think people use them for juicing, but I'm not really a juicer, so we'll see. Although my spinach is starting to get a little bit big, but none of my radishes look ready yet. None of my carrots do. I'm going to get out here. I still need to cut that lettuce back so I can eat some of it. But alright, let's show you over here. So that was the Kalima. And this is the dragon tongue that I planted, and you can see it starting to come out of the ground right here. See a little bit of green, and then you can see this one has a lot more green coming up out of the ground. This one not as much green, but it's working on it. All right. And then that one, you could see the bean has pushed up, so that's getting ready too. Just not quite yet. And then over here is my burgundy beans. And I have a similar situation going on over here because you could see, it's so hard to focus. The beans are coming up. They have a little bit of green on them. A little bit of green. It's coming up out of the ground. Not quite out of the ground yet, but those are my these are my royal burgundy beans. And again, those are like those are snap beans, which means they'll be a fresh eating bean. But the dragon tongue beans in the middle, those are a dry bean. So I am hoping to get some more dragon tongue beans planted after I did the research, because dry beans, you know, they're just so much easier to store. This bed, take a look at it, because this weekend, that middle one is patience, and this is kindness. And with this weekend, and my patience, and hopefully Polly's kindness, we're gonna get the other two arbors up, and I'm gonna finish planting these two this weekend. I want the rest of my plants out here, the eggplants, my chamomile, thyme, all of that good stuff. So I pretty much want to evict everything that's left in my office. I'm done with it. Alright guys, so that's, kind of it. I could show you, let's see, my mess on the floor. Alright. Over here, this is the blackberry bush that we bought kind of big because the other ones didn't seem to be taking very well. So it does have a berry forming. I almost want to take it off because I feel like nothing else is going to come of this while it's focusing on that. But I'm going to give it a little bit of time and see. My chocolate mint's still doing pretty good. This is the smaller blackberry. Finally. And then the small list. Alright. And then our raspberries are just blowing up. Looking good. Very prickly. Not much I could do about that, but from what I understand, it's the best way to do it, because if not, the birds, the squirrels, everything would just take every last berry. So my onions are laying down. We just had a massive rainstorm, so they'll stand up again soon. They're still not ready though. How long do the onions take? Because I'm ready, man. I want to see what my onions look like. Alright guys, oh, some sun's coming in, and I'm going to see you on the flip side, and be blessed.